everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing okay and having a great day and an amazing week. I have not filmed in the longest time and I got to film a fun video today. If you remember, I did a video a couple of months ago now I think, where I let Instagram pick my makeup products and I put polls up on my Instagram story and I let my Instagram followers choose which product I was going to use for each stage of my makeup. Today I'm using all the products that didn't get chosen. So it's kind of an Instagram chose my makeup, kind of not. But this is the finished look. I think it's really nice. There are some products that I really don't like. There are some that I've tested before. There are some new products that I've never tested before, which is another reason why I wanted to film this video, because I get to test more makeup. Everything on my face will be linked down in the description box, and I will also link the first video where the products that did win the polls get used, because if you want to see that you can go and check it out. Again, in that video there are a lot of new products that I've never used before, because we love testing new products here. If you like this video, please do give it a big thumbs up, and if you like my content, please consider subscribing. I put out a video every week and it's always makeup related, so if that sounds like something you're interested in, this is the place for you. But other than that, I'm going to stop rambling. This video has taken so long to film, partially because my camera's just not been playing ball and partially because I've forgotten how to film. But anyway, I really hope you enjoy it. Okay, so we're going to start with primer, and the first product that wasn't chosen was the XXRevolution H2 Glow Bomb plus 70% water and aloe vera. I've never tried XXRevolution before. This is what it looks like. The jar is very nice, got like little water droplets on the top. And I have opened this, but I've not put it on my face. And honestly, it scares me. It is a clear gel with tiny little blue glitters in it. I will give you a close-up. Wow, it really is just glitter. There's pink, blue, purple. It's stuck to my finger. I'm kind of scared to put this on my face. If you notice any cuts on my face, it's because I did that like whole dermaplaning, I don't know what it's called, and I didn't pay enough attention and cut my face a fair amount. They're not sore, they don't hurt, but I'm just an idiot. Okay, so I put the smallest amount on my face because it terrifies me. It does feel very nice and hydrating, but let's rub it in. So, my face does feel hydrated, I will give it that, but my face now also has glitter on it. I will zoom you in so you can see, hopefully, because I feel like it's quite noticeable. Like, you don't have to be right up in my face to be able to see it. Okay, I don't know how well you can see. You can kind of see it on my cheek where like the sun's shining on it. Yes, you can see it on my forehead. You can 100% see the glitter on my forehead. Not my ideal primer, I'll give it that. My face does feel nice and soft now, and it does have a tacky feel to it. So hopefully it will go well with my foundation. Hopefully my foundation will cover the glitter. Okay, and for foundation, I have the MUA Pro Base Long Wear Matte Finish Foundation. I've used this foundation before, I do really like it. It comes on a spatula, so you can decide how much you want to put on. I'm probably going to put a bit more on than I usually do. Let's try and cover this glitter. I mean, this foundation is buildable, so if I need more, I can put more on, which is great. Like I said, I really like this foundation. It's also really cheap. I think I need to put a headband in. I've also realised I don't have any earrings in, so I'll put some of those in too. Okay, so I'm looking a bit more put together now. I think the foundation has covered the glitter, which is a big thumbs up. You can kind of see it a little bit still. And actually, bearing in mind that I've used this foundation many times and it is one of my favourites, it's not looking its best right now. On to concealer, and we have the Heartbreakers concealer in the shade Buttermilk. I did test this in my testing Heartbreakers video. This isn't my fave. The doe foot is a little heart, which might seem really cute, but in my opinion it doesn't hold enough product, so you have to dip in a couple of times, which I know is like a minor issue, but it's just a minor issue I'd rather not deal with. Also the shade range I'm pretty sure isn't very inclusive. It also doesn't have like amazing coverage, like I have better coverage for a lower price. It's just not my favourite concealer. Okay, now it's on my face. It's not looking terrible. I actually don't think it's that bad. It has done a decent job at brightening my under eyes, but it's not going to become my favourite anytime soon. Now, I do have a cream blush to test, so well done me for actually remembering to do it before my powder. It is this one. It's the Mcobeauty Cheek and Lip Tint Blendable Quick Drying Natural Flush of Colour for face and lips in the shade Flamingo Pink. I did receive this as part of a glossy box, and this is what it looks like. That is a very bright pink. How am I going to do this? Look at that colour! Oh no. Okay, so it does blend out, thankfully. I've not done the inside yet. But you need the smallest amount on your brush. Okay, so my camera just cut out a little bit, but I finished applying the blush and I'm just dabbing over it a bit with my beauty sponge that still has like a tiniest little bit of foundation on it. It's quite intense and scary, and the shade itself is quite red considering it's called Flamingo Pink. I would expect it to be a bit more pink, but it's very red. It's very much a sunburn colour on me, which I think is the problem. I've used the tiniest amount. I'm just going to unfortunately have to wipe the rest of this off. And I know I normally go for a sunburn type shade, but this is too much. This is just way too much. It's quite nice, and I feel like I would get more use out of this using it in the summer. It's not really a winter shade for me, but it is very nice, and I've never tried Mcobeauty before, so not a bad experience, just a bit of an intense and almost scary one. And I do have another liquid product. I have a liquid highlight. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Hello Halo Liquid Highlight in the shade Halo Gorgeous. It's kind of a pinky shade, and I am surprised I've remembered to use both of these before powdering down. Oh, I don't know why. I wasn't expecting a doe foot applicator, but that's what I've got. I've never used liquid highlight before, ever. So I don't really know what I'm doing. Let's just put a few dots around here, where I would normally put my highlight. And I'm going to try with my finger, as much as I hate applying makeup with my finger. I'm going to give it a go. Oh wow, okay, that has given me a glow for sure. It's not glittery at all, it's almost like a wet look even though it's pink. I quite like it. I'm going to try it with a sponge up here. Okay, that's not too bad. I've still got the glow going on, and actually I think it's taken away a bit of the pink pigment, which is a good thing for me because I was kind of worried that the pink would be too dark. That's quite nice on the Cupid's bow. It looks quite nice. It's not upsetting my foundation underneath yet. It doesn't look great on my nose. But overall, it's given a nice glow. It's not glittery. I like a pink highlight. It's nice. I'm not going to become obsessed with liquid highlight, and I feel like even if I were to use this, I'd probably use it as a base for a powder highlight. But it's not bad. I have the Primark PS My Perfect Colour Bake It Setting Powder, Shine Control, Velvet Matte Finish, Oil Free, in the shade Nude, and it cost £3. I think I've maybe used this once or twice and I didn't particularly like it. It's quite a heavy powder. I say that and it just goes everywhere in the air and I'm swallowing it, but it's quite a heavy powder. So I'm going to use the smallest amount and see if I can prefer it like that. Because this is the thing, I never want anything in my collection to sort of go to waste. So if I can try and make it work for me, I will do. Okay, weirdly, I actually quite like how that looks. Has it taken down the highlight a little bit? Has it taken down the highlight a little bit? No, I don't think it has. Well, maybe a little bit, but it's not. You've still got a glow there. You can still see it. You can still see the blush. I don't think that's that bad. My under eyes are creased, but that's just my under eyes. Yeah, I don't think that's that bad actually. I've not used this. I maybe have used it once since the testing video, and I've hated it. But it's actually not bad. Next up is bronzer, and it is one I have used before. It is the Collection Bronze and Glow Matte Bronzer in the shade Terracotta. This is quite a warm bronzer, and I know bronzers are meant to be warm, but I do just think it is a touch too warm for me. But this is the one that wasn't chosen, so I'm going to give it a go. Okay, this wasn't a bad product, but I already knew it wasn't a bad product. I went in with a super light hand, to the point where I don't actually think it's coming across on camera that I have any bronzer on at all. You can kind of see it on my forehead and that's fine. I've just always thought this is a bit of a warmer shade, and I feel like I'll probably get a bit more use out of it in the summer months. Now I'm going to zoom you in a little bit and we'll do brows, eyes, all that good stuff. Let's zoom in. Okay, so I've zoomed you in and we are going to do brows first. For brows I have this, which is the Lottie London Arch Rival Micro Blade Effect pen, I guess, in the shade Auburn. I don't like this. I really don't like this. Let me try and find a spoolie to brush it out with. Okay, spoolie found. Let's try brushing it out. I just don't like it. I'm now just colouring in my brow because it is completely the wrong shade for me. I don't like. Can I please use something else? I'm gonna have to use something else. Surely you're not gonna force me to stick with this. Okay, so I've grabbed my Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. Let's try and fix this a little bit. It looks terrible, they both look terrible, but there's not much I can do. I don't know how you get that product to work for you. I mean, obviously the fact it's the wrong shade doesn't help, but also it just doesn't really work. It sort of comes out when it wants to. Yeah, it just doesn't work very well. If you have that product and you love it, I'm really happy for you, but it just does not work for me. Eye primer, this is the W7 I Got The Power all day wear eyeshadow base primer. So it looks like this. I think this is meant to be a dupe of the Urban Decay primer potion, but I've never used that. Oh my god, that is so thick. It's coming out so slowly. That means I only need a little bit. Okay, so I've popped a bit on each eye, maybe a little bit more on this eye. Oh my god, it comes out so slowly. It's such a thick formula. Okay, I feel like it's not done a bad job. It's actually blanked out my eyelids a decent amount, and I only needed the smallest bit. But it's so thick. It took so much effort to get it out the tube. It does look quite good. It looks quite matte actually, which could be good, could not be. Let's put some eyeshadow on it. And for eyeshadow, the one that wasn't chosen was this one. There it is. It is the L'Oreal I Go Wild eyeshadow palette. Eyeshadow mega palette. I picked this up in TK Maxx, but I don't know if L'Oreal actually sell it anymore. But here are the shades. It's quite nice. It's quite. Start with this shade here as a like base slash transition. Also, it smells lovely. Okay, that went on and blended out really easily. I should say, I don't think I've ever used L'Oreal eyeshadows before, so completely new experience. But that went on quite nice. Now I'm going to go in with this shade here. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm going to go in with the shade below it, this one. That is really, really nice. I'm just going to go back in with a bit of the first shade just to blend it a little. Okay, it's not looking patchy in real life, so if it's looking patchy on camera, it's the camera's fault. It actually looks really nice. Now I'm going to go in with this shade here. Ooh, that's a lovely, lovely shade. Again, I'm just going to go back through and blend those shades again. Let's go in with the darkest shade in the palette, this purple down here. Okay, that one is a little bit less impressive, but I feel like that could just be because it's going on a completely set base now that I have like 4 eyeshadows underneath it. Let me try applying it with the brush I used for the red. Just really tapping it on. Okay, that's worked a bit better. Okay, that has worked a bit better. What I'm going to do now is just blend those shades again. Okay, I'm actually really happy with this. This is sort of an everyday sort of colour scheme for me. I really like how it's working together. Now I do have a fair bit of choice when it comes to shimmer shades. Obviously I'm kind of drawn to this one. Okay, so I've put 4 on my fingers, 4 potentials on my fingers. I'm really drawn to this one. I think the gold might make it look too Gryffindor. The copper might not stand out as much, and this one's just a bit too dark. So I think I'm going to go with this one. We all knew I was going for that one anyway. So that is this one up here in the top corner. Let's try wetting it. Please work. There we go, that's better. Okay, I do almost feel like this doesn't have much of a base to it, which is fine. It looks really nice, it's got that beautiful reflect. Yes, I quite like it. What we're going to do is we're going to test the mascara as well now, and then I will go off camera and do my other eye all at once. So the mascara I have to test is the L'Oreal Telescopic. Again, don't think I've ever used a L'Oreal mascara product either, but I quite like the eyeshadow, so hopefully this will go well. This product was hyped on TikTok and Instagram not that long ago. It's the smallest mascara brush I've ever seen in my life. Okay, let's give it a good go. Okay, it put a lot of product on my lashes. I don't like it. I don't like it, and it's just transferred onto my under eyes. I don't like it at all. No, everybody loves this mascara and I hate it. I just don't think it's doing much for my lashes. It's not separating them. It's made them very black and it's made them look very thick. But it's literally made me look like I have 10 eyelashes, and I hate that look, and I know loads of people like it. I just really don't. Oh, I'm so upset. I wish I liked it. So the Doll Beauty Stephanie lashes, they look like these. Very pretty. I'm not going to put these on camera because it'll take me forever, and I am in a rush because I need to go to the gym. But what I'm going to do is go off camera, catch up my other eye, put these lashes on, come back and we'll do a lip. Okay, so I am back. The lashes are not my favourite. I have the Chloe Elizabeth lash and I feel like I much prefer them. I did struggle to get these ones on. I just think they're a bit too long for me personally. I'll stick to my Chloe Elizabeth ones. Obviously I'll still use these. They're not stuck down properly. As always, I had a bit of a struggle. The mascara I actually quite like on my lower lashes. I don't like it on my top lashes at all. That has not changed. I don't like it. I'm really sorry if you do. But anyway, let's move on and do a lip. And I have two of these Nars VIP Audacious lipsticks. I have the shade Audrey and Anita. So this one is Audrey. That could work. And then I have the shade Anita. That could also work. I feel like I'm going to go for Anita. I feel like it's a more shade. I feel like it's more of a shade that I would wear. I've never tried a Nars product before. I won these in a giveaway. So let's give this one a go. Very smooth, lovely, lovely formula. That's the first thing I have to say. Beautiful formula. Went on, glided on. My lips didn't get tugged or pulled or anything. Love, love, love the formula. And actually, I do quite like the colour. It's not that bad. It goes really well with the eyes, I think. These, I quite like. I only used one. But realistically, I had two. And I knew I was going to use one of them in this video. And I thought if I don't like it, I'll put the other one into a giveaway or give it to a friend or something like that. But I think I might keep both. Okay, so this is the final look. A very, very, very mixed bag. I don't think I've ever had so many products in one video that I don't like. I think overall, I look really quite nice, in my own opinion. You know. And yeah, not every product was a win, but that is absolutely fine. Thank you so much if you took part in the polls on my Instagram, and I hope that if your products that you chose weren't in the first video, you've now seen them and you get to see what they are like. So if you like this video, please do give it a big thumbs up, and if you like my content, please consider subscribing. I put out videos every week and I would like to do more videos like this, so if you would like to be involved in them, feel free to go and check out my Instagram. It's just at Effys_place, and keep an eye on my stories because I feel like I'm probably going to do another one of these in the new year. But other than that, have a great day and an amazing week, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye!